Sports Plus Life. Post-game show. We're back. Everybody wanna get in the game. Big skin, 100-yard touchdown, still throwing that flame. It's the most special time of the year. Get the chips and the dip with a buzz, and you're hearing them cheers. It's your boy Bravon repping Mile High Magic. With Sean and Keith, hit it with the Philadelphia Savage. Eagles and they doing their thing. Battle back, picture that, full attack when defending that ring. And we still got that title drive. Hey, Boogie going hard in the paint for that 305. Debate and conversate, all worth it. All to the good when the Cowboys lose, you know it's perfect. From week 1 all the way to the Super Bowl. Buckle up, Sports Plus Life post-game show. Week 1 all the way to the Super Bowl. Buckle up, Sports Plus Life post-game show. Get it? Sports Plus Life, Sports Plus Life, Sports Plus Life post-game show. Sports Plus Life, Sports Plus Life, Sports Plus Life post-game show. And indeed, your boy is here. Sports Plus Life post-game show. Absolutely already. It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. And this is the last week of the regular season for the Sports Plus Life post-game show. So you know what that means? That means we are almost done with the football season. How crazy is that? How quick was that? I mean, goodness gracious. I wait 6 months out the year. We wait 6 months out the year for the NFL season, and poof, just like that. Just like that. Shit be gone. It be gone. So we have so much to cover today because it's one game left to determine one playoff spot. That is between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. But as far as Week 18's action today, the playoff picture is now set. The seating is set. So get what? It is that time. And man, got to love the NFL. Now, as far as the Sports Plus Life Prediction League, well, we have a winner. It will not come down to the very last game. What up, Lomar? What's going on, homie? After the first set of games, the early games, after the early games, I looked at the scores because coming into today, it was Marcus and Shante were tied. They were tied for first place. And Aaron was just one game right behind them. And going into those games, after the first 6 games, first of all, the first thing I noticed is, individual, damn it, I'm having a great day. That's the first thing I say is like, I'm having a great day. I'm like, Marcus and Shante and Aaron are having so-so days. But as I looked and I did the math, it was between 3 people, Shante, Marcus, and Aaron. And based on the scores after the 6 games, Marcus was 1 up on Shante, 2 up on Aaron. And the late window of games, the 7 games, Marcus, Aaron, and Shante had picked the same except for one game. That was Philadelphia and Washington. And everybody else, the next closest was Rob, then Calvin, then Devon, then me. None of us could catch Marcus at that point in time was 175. So I was on the phone with Aaron when I was doing this, and I was like, oh shit. I looked at everybody's picks, looked at the scores, looked at all the mathematical possibilities, and it was over. It was over. It was over. And the winner of the 2025 Sports Plus Life Prediction League is Marcus. Congratulations, my boy. Congratulations, little big brother. I'm happy for you. He wins. He is the Sports Plus Life champion for 2025. Where my goddamn sound effects at? Where are my sound effects at when I need them? I'm supposed to have this on deck. I'm supposed to have this on deck. Well, let's give him a little one. There we go. Oh, that's it? Oh, that ain't shit. Good. Congratulations, Marcus. Marcus, he, again. And you know, another reason why, here we go. Congratulations goes to Marcus. Again, he is the Sports Plus Life Prediction League champion. What Marcus wins is he gets a $100 gift card. He gets a Sports Plus Life Championship t-shirt. I'm going to keep this applause going as Marcus is also a Cowboy fan. The dress was sold. He wins something because the Cowboys ain't win shit. So, but it is what it is. One more applause. Come on now. Come on for little big brother. Little big brother. You got it, homeboy. And a wonderful, classy move by Shante to congratulate Marcus in the chat. And I know Shante will be back next season and more competitive and ready to win and better than ever. I know he will. I know she will. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Hold up. It must be the last week of the regular season. Sean. See, too good to be true. Damn microphone cut off. Damn microphone ain't on. Okay, well, we'll see if Sean can get his.
Hey, what's good?
Oh shit, yo!
I ain't mute that shit. What's good?
Sean is on. Sean is here. Sean, let's give him a round of applause.
Negro, please.
Let's give him a round of applause. Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And fuck you. Who's next?
Oh, see, you said one too many fuck yous, goddamn it. Boy, I gotta teach you everything. I gotta teach you everything.
Fuck you and fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck you. Fuck you.
See?
Cat, get off of me, cat. Get out of here.
Y'all got a cat now?
No, it's a cat that be on the block.
Oh yeah,
he
the
be
neighborhood cat.
Yeah, he be killing, but he stay over here.
You must be outside then.
Yeah, I'm hitting the splendiferous.
Okay.
I just put
Man,
the kids
hey, look,
down.
it's been over a month since the last time Sean was on here. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. Trying to maintain, boy. Getting my health. It's fit in the six. That's what it's all about, bro.
Okay. Now I didn't tell everybody on the show your business. Sean had been dealing with Sean had been a little unhealthy. That's why he really that's why he hasn't been here. And you know, and everybody who knew, like I said, I didn't put your business out on here, but everybody who knew was definitely praying. I'm glad you're back, brother. Glad you're back.
Absolutely.
Definitely glad you're back. But as I was just saying, as you were entering the show, the winner of the Sports Plus Life Prediction League is Marcus. He won.
Trash.
What'd you say?
Congratulations. I say congratulations. That's what I said.
Yes, I've talked to Marcus. And you know the crazy thing?
Yeah.
What won Marcus the contest What ended up winning Marcus the contest, because I realized it was over with by the 425 games, that nobody was going to catch up. And the only two other people who are close to Marcus, they all picked the same in the 7 o'clock. I mean, in the late game window, they all picked the same, with the exception of the Washington-Philadelphia game. That was Aaron. He picked Washington, but that was just one game. He was trailing by 2. So by the math, Marcus won. And what won it for him was at the end of the Cleveland-Cincinnati game. He picked Cleveland. Shante picked Cincinnati. It was when Cleveland made that kick at the end of the game that won it. That won it for Marcus. So again, congratulations big brother. But what was your take before we get into the brass taxes? What was your take on today's final week of the regular season?
I didn't really watch it. To be honest with you, I just watched our game. I had them on in the background while I was doing a bunch of housework. But I mean, there was a lot of games that meant a lot today. I'll say that much. That I didn't expect. When I see the Seattle again this past weekend, they won their games. I ain't been on in a minute, so we're gonna talk about all of them. I see Seattle won their game, which I thought they were gonna win anyway. As far as for today, Cleveland, I expected Cleveland to do their thing today. Arizona put up a fight against the Rams. I didn't see who won that game. Did the Rams come out on top? Rams come out on top, but I didn't think they were going to put too much into it. I hate the fact that we didn't play our starters, but I feel like I know why they didn't play a starter, because health is wealth in the playoffs. And I know they feel like they could beat anybody anywhere around that jump. Or on the road or at home. So I didn't think they really put too much into it, or else we would have fought for it. The Bears put up a valiant fight, but the Lions handled business. Yeah, the Lions did their business to win that game and seal the deal. Sack record done good by Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett finally got him an accolade he was happy about. They act like they won the Super Bowl when they won the yeah, right. But that's happy for them. Happy he found a way to win. The Raiders secured their number 1 pick.
That was secured for him.
Yeah, the Raiders did their thing. Let's see who else really played. Well, the Jaguars destroyed the Titans. That wasn't even a game. They did what they had to do.
That was over with when after Cam Ward scored his touchdown.
Yeah, yeah, they destroyed them literally. But everybody handled their business today. That needed to handle their business. That was important for them to do so. I feel like the Giants and the Cowboys was a ridiculous game. The Giants destroyed the Cowboys. I don't know what the hell they got going over there. Why did that get injured? They just pulled him.
Yeah,
that's tough. They said fuck it and go on to next year. I don't know what that's gonna look like next year, because Pickens is a big free agent next year. They're going to spend that money.
Dallas is going to be hell to deal with next year. I'm going to tell you that. Yeah. That's why. Yeah. But look, I don't want to talk about them until we get to after we get to their game. Let's not talk about these sorry fucks until the draft. Okay, they don't deserve it. They were a losing team at the beginning of the season. They're a losing team at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, for one, so what we're going to talk about today, I'm going to do my highlight montage, then we can go over the games, and then we can go over the playoff matchups, because while I was disappointed, too, that you guys didn't at least give it to a fight, but or at least, I'm going to be honest, the way the matchups are now, I think y'all got the best matchup. Even though y'all could have got the number 2 seed, I think y'all got the best matchup as far as styles make fights. I think y'all gonna crush San Francisco, but we'll get there. So let's get to this highlight montage. Y'all know what time it is. This is week 18 of Sports Plus Life. Oh my, okay, let's see. Now I got my brother back on this bitch. Boy, I'm hyped. Hey, look, look. Hey, look at David, bro. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see that.
Don't that nigga look like a hillbilly?
He looked like he in West Virginia. Look at David, dog.
This has just been an ugly-ass weather game. Every time you think Tampa's about to put them away, here come these damn Panthers.
Also a first-round pick. In the pocket, Young looks in.
What a catch! Coker.
And the Panthers still have hope with 2:25 to play.
I mean, the Panthers got hope even if they lose the damn game. And that turned out to be true. Boy, them uniforms the 49ers got on cold as ice.
Yeah, them 49ers
They're
go crazy.
cold as ice. Too bad they defense ain't. Boy, Seattle finna beat their ass, bro. 49ers defense ain't hitting on shit's naive.
He got the first down, then was one-on-one with Malik Mustafa. Who couldn't bring him
Well, Malik Mustafa should have called the Lion King because he ain't had a chance to stop it. That boy right there.
Well, take a look at AJ
Welcome,
Barner.
brother Aaron.
He's blocking Jair Brown, and Jair Brown's the only guy that can contain Charbonnet. And Barner, who is a blocking machine, does an absolute great job. It's one-on-one.
And he lost.
You're not going to win that battle. Touchdown. That was the sack by San Francisco.
Boy, them uniforms the 49ers got on cold as ice.
Fresh, I can tell you.
It's been the case throughout the game. Now 4th down and 6.
Ooh.
This is incomplete.
Fourth and
Seahawks are
done.
going to take over on down.
He fucked up, too.
Derek Hall came in, delivered a blow, and Purdy
It's fucked up.
is not able to get up.
I mean, damn, he got hit.
Austin Pleasance, who's actually held up pretty decent tonight without Trent
Yikes.
Williams, but he gets hit from the back. He gets hit.
He got hit from the back.
Whoa. That's not supposed to happen to the Texans defense. I tell you.
For 66 yards.
Philip Rivers.
Way to start your NFL career, Riley Leonard.
Hey, bro, Riley Leonard. That's not supposed to happen to the mother-loving Texans.
There was
He was aggressive because the first half he caught the whole Texans.
Second and goal. Burrow to throw, looking right, going quickly to the right. Passes complete to the right. It's Chase Brown, a touchdown, and the Bengals off the turnover. Shot to the end zone for 1-10 touchdown.
Jacksonville, they're trying to win that division.
They did, didn't it?
What you got going on? Doing all that for a funky-ass golf shot. Good catch. Jacksonville is scary.
1,000 for the season.
Yeah, that was too much.
Oh, don't you hate when that happens? When you're close to scoring? Uh-oh.
He's got a one-man to beat.
He said, block him. Block him.
He got some help. And Devin Bush will score.
He pulled the Marshawn. He grabbed his man reach.
They flagged the hell out of his ass.
They did flag the hell out of him. I bet you that's what the flag is about.
He's at the bottom of your screen. As Cousins has a lot of time. And
Kurt.
for the end zone, that's a touchdown.
OVO London.
Sitting back there.
Damn, I know Tampa Bay don't like to see that.
And high school, Moore Park.
OVO London with the touchdown.
Ventura County, and he gets the Falcons on the board.
Cincinnati game. You're going to have Joe Burrow.
Oh, bungle.
Noah Fant. And watch when Fant gets it. Defense converges and
Oh, wow.
punch the football out. And
That's funny.
The other way is Sam Webb. So
He grabbed his nuts, too. And they threw a flag on that, too.
They threw a penalty flag, I think, on the celebration,
Hey,
which was
Stefanski
the same
thinks
thing
about
that
that
first
first.
defensive touchdown.
Yeah, because they.
Cincinnati
Yeah.
game.
Take the run. Stroud circling, throwing, end zone. Touchdown.
Catch is made by Higgins.
I tell you one thing.
Texans go in front.
Ain't nobody gonna want to deal with that Houston defense. Whoever wins, particularly if they win, and they have to play either Baltimore or Pittsburgh.
All the way across the formation.
Well,
That game come on tonight, don't it?
The second quarter.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a
It's been a
game.
frustrating year. 3rd and long for Tennessee.
All right. Oh, they knocked Cam Ward out, and that's what can happen.
Intercepted by Antonio Johnson.
Look like he gonna house it.
And Antonio
Got one block. Yeah.
First big play for the defense of Jacksonville.
Yeah. I know Tampa's saying, "Come on."
Chuck fakes to Hill. Chuck is going to try and race to the corner. He gets him for the touchdown.
All the Panthers are saying, "Oh, fuck, Chuck, you put the Bucks back in luck." I'm rhyming out this bitch. Next.
Pressures tops in the National Football League.
This nigga, man.
On second down, Burrow to throw again. Lofts it to his left for Higgins.
Teaford.
Flag comes in.
But it is not going to let Myles Garrett get that record.
Ball 3rd down in the 26-yard line.
That's a hell of a catch, though. Oh, dart fart.
3rd and 16. He wanted the screen.
Uh-oh.
Flips it.
Oh, wow.
Bellinger.
Wait a minute.
Bellinger on the run. How about this one? Touchdown.
This only happens against the Cowboys.
Unorthodox touchdown
That's
pass
crazy.
of the young career of Jackson Dart.
Like one more time to humiliate these bums. This only happens against you bitches. Oh, what they got again?
Looking for the end zone.
Boy.
Tracy, it's a Giants touchdown.
Oh, surely I'm glad that I decided to pick against some damn bum-ass Cowboy. Even against the Giants.
We've got pushing and shoving and flags at the
Uh-oh.
end of the play.
They fighting. They started fighting.
Tempers flaring.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Looks like there's a
Here we go. Ha! 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 Oh, shit. We snatching helmets. Oh, we got a helmet and shit. Hey! We got helmets and shit. They started playing that in the stadium. Hey, what's going on with the Texans defense, homie? Uh-oh, look at Riley Leonard. Go ahead there, boy. Hey, what's going on with this Houston defense here there, boy? Hey, my God. Hey, Houston defense. This ain't supposed to happen to y'all. This a rookie. All right. Oh, look at his people. Hey, my God, y'all. Y'all. Get Ryla. I'm sorry.
first down. Burrow.
There it is.
And there it is, a record that has stood nearly a quarter of a century as a new leader.
There it is.
Myles Garrett records his NFL record 23rd sack of the year, passing Michael Strahan and T.J. Watt on the
Yeah, we're gonna trade for him next
He
year.
got it. Hey, that's what I'm hearing. They was trying hard not to let him get that shit.
The word that comes to mind is inevitable.
I'll
It's been inevitable for him this season.
I've even heard official practice. I am
Post Aaron
inevitable.
Donald era football. In that
Oh boy.
for the end zone, for the corner.
Wow. Wow. You know what's so messed up is that this is messing with Tampa Bay's emotions right now so fucking much. Because they got no timeouts. You got to recover onside. And they didn't.
Went against the Jets last week. 2 carries open the game.
All right, Aaron. Hey, I got a question. Why the hell is this game on Fox? It's all AFC.
3 runs, touchdown. Bang. Wow.
Yeah, the Patriots wasted no time. No time.
The Drake Bay haters out there are not going to try to use this against them in the MVP. One against the Jets last week.
Shout out to the Dolphins though. They did fight. They fought him.
Game going. It's been good. It's probably a middle.
Man, we don't need to get field goals. We don't need that.
Explosive element to that backfield.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. House it. House it.
Inside the
House that bitch.
is in for the touchdown.
Fuck the dumb shit. We got a number 1 seed we got to get. Let's go. You couldn't catch the alley. I don't give a fuck. I want as long as you ran back the pick.
Katera.
Got them throwbacks
The
on.
most ever for an Eagle tight end in their terrific history. 3rd and 7 to the end zone.
I see you, Tanner McKee. Y'all got them goddamn Tecmo Bowl uniforms on. Aaron, should I tell you the Lions is better than the fucking Bears? Damn shame the Lions ain't gonna be in the playoffs. I mean, if I was a Lions fan, I would have such an issue with Dan Campbell right now.
You were right.
The reason the Detroit Lions ain't going to the playoffs
don't
is
get me
because
wrong.
of their
They beat them by a
coach.
field goal.
Passing on
It don't
points.
matter though, bro.
It's cost them at least 3 games, which has cost them a playoff spot.
If you watch the replay of Jahmyr Gibbs' touchdown.
A Buffalo boy, goddamn bitch. Yeah, the Jets, 1, 2, 3, can't go. Pookie. Same thing.
Cardinals did fight their ass.
They took that Puka touchdown off the board. Now it's 4th and 1. Oh! Mossed your ass with one hand. Pookie!
Interesting matchup.
They fired Chase Blacksburn. Oh, shit.
Wilson wide open. Touchdown.
Hey, Jacoby Brissett said, yo, no matter what, I'm going to have a place in this league.
Somebody
All you
gonna
need to
want
learn
me.
about Jacoby Brissett, you know, you'll be in a lot of games. You just won't win a lot of them.
He definitely a backup.
Of course. That's back up the leader, bro.
Oh, yeah, he got good. Double move. Caught him smooth off the double move.
Hey, Jacoby Brissett always end up on them teams where he's the backup, but the quarterback has a season-ending injury.
Yeah, that's what he did. bro.
All the goddamn time.
Into that throw, and he easily
Is leading the NFL
He
right
stay
now
playing,
in passing
dog.
yards.
He stay playing.
This will not be the first foul ball.
If I was a team and that nigga came and beat my backup, I'd be
Gabe
like,
Davis just went over the top
That nigga
of the
bring
defender and the Buffalo Bills.
Snagged that, bud.
Touchdown.
his first touchdown of the season.
Oh, that's why he was so hyped.
Top 10 to draft in the free
Hey, shout out to the Dolphins for staying competitive.
very promising for the future of the Ravens.
Never mind. Yep, never mind. No, I'm just joking. They that kind of not.
You're getting 9 yards receiving. I got a funny feeling he's done.
it's gonna be an interesting playoffs, bro.
Rodriguez.
So this is what I'm getting here. Right now, it's looking like
Johnson, the fake.
All right. Wow.
Touchdown. The Commanders have taken the lead. 1 yard touchdown run by 39-year-old quarterback
Josh Johnson.
This nigga just playing in the extra.
I'm looking at it like, okay, so nobody wants the 2 seed in the NFC.
So I love the play call.
Nobody.
On a losing streak.
15 years ago.
Scoreboard watching Philadelphia.
Again,
Here we go.
it looked like don't nobody want the 2 seed.
He's up and good, and the Lions going to finish their year with a win in Chicago, 19-16.
Yo, Aaron, I told you Detroit was better than Chicago.
Pretty good. Are you not entertained?
The only reason they're not going to the playoffs is because of that motherfucker right there and his inability, refusal to take field goals.
He made some aggressive choices.
Wrap this up.
He was looking for playing time once he got back. He was jealous of
Dealing with Trash Lance long enough.
those weeks.
Let's wrap it up. Come on, defense. He's got nothing. He got nothing. Number 1 seed, baby.
And the Denver defense does what it's done almost all season long. That was
Number 1 seed, baby.
to the sideline. And Vance Jackson has another.
Vance Joseph, motherfucker. Joseph.
Vance Joseph, I should say.
Yes, you should.
It was a masterful season. Sean Payton, Vance Joseph, and his
Give us that break.
first step.
Number 1, the AFC. The road to the Super Bowl for the AFC runs through the Mile High City. And we need to take a break because our offense still needs some work. That's all right, though.
What a season for the Denver Broncos. They are the number 1 seed in the AFC.
All right. Aaron, I have a question for you, my boy.
Let's talk about it.
What did I tell you about 6 weeks ago about what would happen if my Broncos finished with the number 1 seed in the AFC?
If I remember your words correctly, you said y'all was gonna be in San Francisco. That's what I remember.
San Francisco, and I'm okay. I just wanted to bring that out. I'm gonna stand on that. Okay, I'm gonna stand on that. And even though if you heard when we ran the pick 6 back, I said we don't need no field goals. Nigga, that's all my offense did today was field goals. It was another defensive masterpiece. But you know what? I have to take a W like I got it. 14-3, I can't sneeze on that. But it's been so long since I've had both of y'all on the show at the same motherfucking time. Pretty hype right now. So let's talk about these games, homie. Let's start back from Saturday. Carolina versus Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay wins the game. But because the Falcons beat the Rams last Monday night, they knew that they could beat Carolina and they wouldn't be in. They had to have New Orleans beat Atlanta this week. Sean, I'll start with you. Tampa Bay ends their season on a win. How about that?
I mean, shit. What a disappointment. I know at the beginning of the year, I had Tampa Bay as one of the people that were going to definitely be there at the end. And the fact that they didn't make the playoffs was a shocker. Their offense, they had such a prolific offense. I know that a lot of them were injured. Mike Evans couldn't stay on the field, but you still had Baker and most of their team. I don't think they had like super significant injuries, if I'm not mistaken. I think their offensive line suffered a little bit as far as injury wise, but I mean, the Panthers were the shocker, to be honest with you. I mean, they were coming up, everybody written Bryce Young off for a long time, but he had some good games this year. They got a lot to build on with that team too, as well. If they can keep that nucleus together and add to it, they might be a problem moving forward. But big disappointment for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I really thought that they were going to be fighting at the end to get to the Super Bowl, and I don't really know what you got with Baker. I mean, Baker showed so much, and then like this year, he didn't really show like he was doing a thing. Maybe you can't put too much on him. Like I said, his weapons was down, but we'll see what happens next year. But big disappointment.
Aaron,
I can only piggyback, man. That's got to be frustrating to go into the game knowing that, but then hoping that potentially you get a better version of New Orleans the following week to actually be able to get into the playoffs. I will say I picked Carolina to win that game just because you never know which, even up to that point, you never know which Carolina you was going to get. And in that fourth quarter, they showed some decent heart. Bryce Young had a phenomenal pass going down. And I thought they had a chance. I really did thought they had a chance. But like normal, them niggas messed it up.
But they're in the playoffs. But they're in the playoffs. You said like normal, but they're the team that's in the playoffs.
I'm talking about my prediction pick. I don't care about the playoffs. I need my prediction. But I'm trying to get some bragging rights today, man.
You lost by 1 point, bro.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. I'll take the L. I'll take that L. But good for Carolina. I don't think being in the playoffs is a good idea for them. I think they're probably going to be the first round knockout. In all honesty, I'm not sure who they play first, but
I know who they play first. We'll get
it's good for experience, though. It's good experience, though, for a young team.
I like Bryce as a person, but as a quarterback, I think he's got a lot of molding to do. Like a lot of molding to do, just in terms of decisions. But for all that being said, to like finish your season 8-9, no worries about that. Good for them. Sucks to be Tampa. Honestly, I don't know if I said it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
If we were looking at MVPs going into from the beginning of the season, Baker Mayfield would have been one of mine. He would have been one of my choices for even before the season started. He's got heart. The kid's good.
He was my dark horse. He was my dark horse.
Even with a partially beat up team, he found a way to win some games that honestly wasn't very sure they were going to win. So good for them. They just come back next season swinging.
Oh hell no! Hell no! Hell no!
What?
Hell no! Hell no!
Don't
Aaron
come
is
back
letting
next
them off
season.
the fucking hook. Hell no! You can't start the season off 6-2. You can't start the season off 6-2 and lose 7 of your last 9 games.
We watched
You
the
cannot
Colts
do that.
Damn, yeah, exactly that.
Yeah, but see the Colts went through 3 different quarterbacks. That's different. Baker was there for the whole thing. That's the difference. See,
Baker.
I feel like you're trying to be too hard on them right now, man.
No, fuck no. See, I gave the Colts a break when Daniel Jones tore his ACL because he was already playing with a broken leg. And when they brought in age-old Phillip Rivers, I said, y'all niggas is desperate. So I was done with the Colts after that. Okay, and Phillip Rivers didn't even play that bad. Okay.
He did. He shockingly. Yeah, was there for
if I was Phillip Rivers, I'd try to come back and be a backup. Because Daniel Jones ain't gonna be Daniel Jones again. Not in 26, it's gonna be 27. Because he's coming off a broken fibula on one leg and an Achilles in another. That's hard. But hey, if you're a Colts fan, Riley Leonard. Now, anyway, the 2 biggest disappointments to me this season, since the regular season is over, outside of Pittsburgh and Baltimore, is number 2, Detroit, and number 1, Tampa Bay. Why Tampa Bay? Because they were supposed to steamroll their division. Nigga, they had their division locked up until 3 weeks ago. You cannot lose. The Tampa Bay's last 4 losses were all to teams below 500 and at home. You can't lose to New Orleans at home. You can't lose to Miami they were in Miami. But you can't lose to New Orleans. You can't lose to Carolina at home. You can't lose to Atlanta at home. The fuck? You cannot do that. And then the last 3 weeks of the season, your whole offense was healthy. All of them. Wide receiver 6 receivers deep, 3 running backs deep. And you what? You know why I was hoping that New Orleans won today? Because I believe Tampa Bay, a fully healthy Tampa Bay offense in the NFC could beat anybody. I believe they could beat anybody. With that motherfucking offense, we'll never know for the 2025 season. Now, we'll say this. You didn't know who the Carolina got. Carolina got to play the Rams. And the Carolina just beat the Rams. Carolina just beat the Rams like 3 weeks ago in Carolina. Same place.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You don't know who you're about to get. So for them,
that's the only matchup I think the Panthers could have hoped for because they beat them niggas. We'll get into that in a minute. But as far as Tampa Bay goes, I'm not letting them off the hook. Hell no. No. You can't start off 6-2, Baker Mayfield leading the MVP discussion, and then just straight up nose dive. You can't do that. And and Baker Mayfield be there the whole time? Nah. If he'd have got hurt, missed like 4-5 games, okay, I get it. No, he was there for every fucking game. Now, I have a question for you two in regards to Bryce Young. Carolina can pick up his fifth-year option. Do you just pick up the option, or do you sign him a long-term deal now?
No, you gotta give me some more. I'm picking up your fifth-year option. You gotta give me some more.
Ain't no way you get a long-term deal, big dog.
You got me in the playoffs. You did a good job, but this is the first year that you really showed something. So show it to me again, and we can talk.
And partially by circumstance. I wouldn't say they just like played their asses off and earned that spot. So
we'll get you some more pieces.
That's what bothers me so much because, like, obviously we love our black quarterbacks. We want to see them do well.
This ain't got shit to do with black quarterbacks. This business, nigga.
Bryce is just, he's struggling, man. That boy's struggling. He is struggling.
Well, I agree with you too. I agree with you too 110%. Like you said, this is the most you've given us, and it was 8-9, and we had to wait for another team to win for us. Nah. And on top of that, if this is you, because that's borderline respectable. For one, when I do give you a contract extension, it ain't gonna be for 50-55 million. Nah, nigga. You looking at that Baker Mayfield contract, my boy. You're looking at that Baker Mayfield contract. I'm just saying because now you can go. Now there will be a team who will overpay for you, Miami. Tell you that right now.
Nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. You're probably right. We probably would overpay for.
Oh, y'all wouldn't be the only ones. Arizona, they overpay for you. Look, if Arizona could pay for little ass Kyler Murray, they'll overpay Bryce Young. Okay, they're quarterbacks they're teams that overpay for you. Cleveland, okay, and plus Kevin Stefanski, fuck out of there. Okay.
Man, Cleveland better not pay for another quarterback no goddamn time soon.
They not going to upgrade to it. Not another.
No. I said no. It wouldn't be this year because they got one more year of Deshaun's bullshit contract. Then they out of there. But anyway, next game, Saturday night game, battle for number 1 overall seed in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers in a defensive game. Surprising I'm saying that with the 49ers because they defense sucked. But the Seattle Seahawks did walk into San Francisco and walk out with a win. Sam Darnold, for the second straight year, led a franchise to 14-3 in the regular season. Only this time, he won the big game out of the regular season. The Seahawks are the number 1 seed. San Francisco, by all of the action today, falls to the 6th seed. Now, Aaron, I'll start with you. Seahawks, 49ers.
Lead is such a very, very touchy word when it comes to Sam Darnold. If I remember correctly last night, he had 0 touchdowns. I wouldn't call that.
The Seahawks only scored like 16 points.
That's what I'm saying. But within 16 points, there's an opportunity for 2 touchdowns. Well, excuse me, 3 touchdowns actually. So it's one of those things where I'm not going to disrespect him, but I will say what he's done phenomenally is get out of the way of making the team lose, and I think that's got to be rewarded. If you're not that great a quarterback, which I don't think he's top tier in any shape, fashion, or form, I think he's a good quarterback, but he's done a very good job of getting out of the team's way and just supporting where he can, and I think that should be praised. So good for him. Defense carried that game. Defense carried the hell out of that game last night. There's no 2 ways about it. So
of course they did. Sean, what do you think?
I've been raving about Seattle's defense since the beginning. I saw it with them cornerbacks and how they was hitting people. I was like, man, that defense is going to be pretty good this year because they got a lot of corners who could man on you, young people who could run with you, and their defensive line. I didn't know. They had Lawrence from Dallas. I remember they got him, so they added a piece to them to be able to get to the quarterback. So and Leonard Williams. So they got a nice little defense over there. Sam Darnold he's good enough to, like you say, not fuck it up until it's time to really it has to lean on your shoulders in the playoffs. You have to depend on your quarterback. You know what I mean? So that's where he tends to fall flat on his face. But with that defense, it might be able to help him if he could just not be the reason that they're losing games if he continues to do that in the playoffs, which he hasn't really done. But, every year is different, so we can see what's going on. And being the number 1 seed in the NFC, they got time. They get at home, so he has that home crowd advantage for him, so maybe that'll help him out. But the 49ers, yes, it is shocking for them. Love the uniforms, by the way.
Them uniforms cold as ice, bro.
Them shits go hard as a bit. Yeah, real talk. But they just it just couldn't get it pulled through. I mean, McCaffrey still looks good running the ball. They got McMillan. What is it? McMillan at wide receiver. Jennings. Jennings.
Yeah, Juwan Jennings.
Yeah, Juwan Jennings at wide receiver who's holding it down for him too as well. I didn't expect them to have that kind of record this year. I thought it was almost like going to be a throwaway season when they have IU.
All them injuries.
All them injuries they had, but they stayed afloat. Shout out to Kyle Shanahan for keeping them boys looking good this year and competitive. So I mean, especially with all the injuries they had on defense, losing Fred Warner, that's a key piece right there to lose your
Bosa
quarterback
and Nick Bosa.
And Bosa. Yeah, to lose them, your 2 captains like that and still be in it. So being in the position they in right now, that's a good look for them. But hey, we'll see. They in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Any given Sunday in the playoffs.
Any given Sunday, there's rumors floating around that they could get Fred Warner back. I don't know how true it is. I guess we'll find out. Well, I'll say this. First, I'll start with San Francisco. Shout out to that, like you said, Sean. I'm gonna piggyback off of that. All the injuries. I mean, you lost all of your main niggas at one point, including your quarterback, and you still stayed afloat, and you still had a chance to be the number 1 overall seed in the conference and stay home because the Super Bowl is in San Francisco. You just came up against a better team. It's okay. And I'm going to say this. I believe Christian McCaffrey should be the MVP. They're not going to do it because NFL now is hell-bent on only giving MVP to a quarterback. But what quarterback this season has really wowed you and saying, wow, that's the MVP. When you wanted to say it about Matt Stafford, Carolina picks him off, they lose. Or Atlanta picks him off 3 times and they lose. When you want to say Drake May, look at their schedule. You played 2 tough teams, and they're the same team. You just played them twice, and you lost to them once the last time you played them. So it's like, and Lord forbid we talk about Bo Nix being the MVP. All they did was had a best record in fucking football, you motherfuckers. But and I'll be honest with you, Christian McCaffrey should be the MVP. Over 2,000 scrimmage yards, banged up team, banged up O-line, pretty much the whole season. Everybody knows coming into the week who the focal point of the 49ers offense is because you'll have no Kittle or no Pearsall or no Juwan Jennings. Christian McCaffrey was there. He's the one person we know we need to stop, but you couldn't stop him. So I think he should be the MVP. Now, as far as Seattle goes, last time Seattle had the number 1 seed, they went to the Super Bowl. Going to Seattle in the playoffs is like going to Denver or Foxborough. It's hard. Or going to Philly. I say Philly because the last few times Philly done been hosting NFC Championship games, you might as well pencil them into the Super Bowl. It's hard to go to Seattle and win. It's hard to go to Seattle and win. So we'll see about Sam Darnold. Now let's get to Sunday's games. The games that don't matter, I'll go by quick. But this one did. New Orleans, Atlanta. Let me start. I'll start with this one. Watching the Falcons makes me angry. Watching the Falcons make me want to fight. Because you see how talented they are, whether it's Durag P or whether it's Kirk Cousins as their quarterback. When you got Bijan and you got OVO London, a.k.a. Drake London, and Kyle Pitts, and a defense that can get to the quarterback, why are you Raheem Morris saved his job, bro? Because remember what I was telling you, Aaron, about a month ago? I've been waiting for him to be fired for the last 3 weeks.
Absolutely.
But
he probably still get fired.
No, they ended their season on a 4-game winning streak. He ain't gonna. Nope, he saved his job. Just like Mike McDaniel in Miami, he saved his job.
Barely.
He saved his. I hate to tell you, Aaron, we ain't getting rid of him.
I'm seeing it. I can't even be upset.
I'm saying, nigga, I need an offensive coordinator.
That's all right. There's an offensive mind who'll come free. That's all right. Maybe Washington. Never mind. But okay, Aaron, I'll start with you. Atlanta, New Orleans.
Decent game. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I mean, it is what it is.
NFC South rivalry game, bro.
Always fun. But I mean, honestly, neither one of these teams are. I mean, playoff potential, no problems. But I don't really see these teams doing a whole lot in the playoffs. But good.
Neither one is making a damn playoffs.
Yeah, one of them.
This game determined who went between Carolina and Tampa Bay.
It was a good game, I guess, maybe.
It was a good game.
I'm sorry, man. I got nothing. I'm watching the highlights now. I'm not seeing.
It was a good game. New Orleans, Atlanta won 19-17. It was a good game.
Atlanta does have nice
Supreme
young nucleus. They do have the talent,
Yeah.
and especially with that defense with Pierce Jr. Their pickups and Watts that they got this year are key pieces moving forward. And Atlanta should be good if they can. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is coaching. Maybe they do need a better coach because they got the pieces. Bijan is a beast back there. You got stable quarterbacks with like I said, Durag, P, and Kirk when you get back there, and you got the talent at outside. Maybe you just need to get you another receiver. Maybe I don't know. I
don't think that's it.
I don't know what it is because they got the talent.
I think
you hit it on the head. It's a coaching culture thing, man.
I think when they come, two things. I think Atlanta's a good OC away from being a Super Bowl contender, and I mean that. They're a good offensive coordinator away from being a Super Bowl contender, but I guarantee you, when they go into training camp next season, it's an open competition. They are not trading Kirk Cousins. They may have thought about it before the season, but when Penix got hurt, because the Falcons ended the season on a 4-game winning streak. I don't believe Kirk Cousins lost as a starter this season. Maybe lost one game. I guarantee you, coming back into this season, coming into next season, the 2026 season, it's an open competition. I guarantee between Penix and Kirk Cousins. I guarantee you, because the Falcons actually played really good with Kirk Cousins down the stretch of they played good when they're eliminated. Ain't that a bitch? So, I mean, it is what it is. Next game, Cleveland, Cincinnati. Only reason we bring this up, Myles Garrett got the single season sack record. And this is the game that won Marcus the competition. Cleveland wins at the gun with a field goal. The Browns win by 2 points. Shedeur Sanders takes the Browns. The only time the Browns win back-to-back games is with Shedeur Sanders at quarterback. Mind you, their only 2 touchdowns came on defense. But Kevin Stefanski, he out of there. Sean, what are you thinking?
I mean, it's the Browns and the Bengals, man. They just can't seem to get it right, man. They got all that talent. You got your quarterback talking about he might retire and shit like that. Thinking earlier, shit like that. And you just put so much money in your wide receivers because of your quarterback, man. The Bengals organization is just a fucked up one. Just to be simple about it, like they fight with their players. You got your key player Trey Hendrickson that you wanted to sign, want money.
He out of there.
He's definitely gone. Yeah, he's definitely gone from what you did to him this year. I'm definitely know he's gone this year, but next year. But and you got Burrow, like I said, man. You got a talent at quarterback who you can't seem to keep upright because you're not investing in your offensive line. He's just getting smacked left and right. Can't even do nothing, and your defense is just horrible. And you won't even pay your main guy. So I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do next year. It might need to change from top to bottom up that way as well. But the Browns, yeah, Stefanski is definitely out of there. I don't know why they fought so long to put Shedeur in, and I know he ain't looked super good, but I mean he looked better than fucking Dylan Gabriel. I don't know what the fuck I was looking at practice to even say he's the fucking starter, but whatever.
That's because Stefanski never wanted Shedeur.
Yeah, I get it, but you want to win games with the best players out there. That just shows what kind of coach you are. If you don't want the fucking best player out there winning, I don't give a fuck who you want it. I mean, you play the best the player to give you the best chance, the opportunity to win the game. Myles Garrett, man, he got his money, he got his sack record. I hope he wants to send one out of there. I hope they want to come up off him so they can get some more pieces to build around whatever they got to do, because they got a lot of holes to fill up there in Cleveland. But wishful thinking. But yeah, man. We'll see what happens with Shedeur going forward. You get a whole offseason to try to be the number one, should be the number one starter, and you build around them, build an offense around them, and give them a better opportunity. You don't think so?
That sounds
you think they're gonna start Deshaun?
That sounds
you
good.
think they're gonna start Deshaun?
Yeah, you damn right they are. You don't know how much
they got a little money. That nigga trash.
Yeah.
Damn right. You gotta take an L, dog. There's no fucking way that I'm following this nigga if I'm a Cleveland Brown on offense. I get they paid him. Well, I hear you, but this nigga just milked us, and he's on his final year, and you want me to galvanize behind this nigga? No, I don't think so, dog. He just been milking his organization.
It ain't this nigga milked us. They're the ones who went all in to trade him. I agree with you.
I get that, but you've been shit the whole time that you've been here. You haven't shown me that you earned any of that fucking money, bro. No. See, just ride this motherfucker out and get the fuck out of here, bro. That's how it's like that, work, baby. It's like get out of here, sir. We wasted this one. Yeah,
we'll see what the new coach wants to do. Aaron,
hold on. I may have missed it. So is it guaranteed Stefanski is out, or we're just assuming based on their horrible performance?
He out of there. He's out.
He assuming.
Teams have surprised us.
You got it tomorrow. I'll tell you everything.
No. I was watching this morning on Countdown. They were giving a list of the names of coaches who are out of there, who have already been told they're out of there. I think it was Stefanski. Pete Carroll was another. I can't think of the next person, but yeah.
Pete Carroll, man, he can't buy the goddamn bubble gum. That's a bubble gum chewing ass motherfucker on that sideline. That nigga had a whole goddamn bubble top on this guy.
I think it's some steroids in that bubble gum, because he in his 70s. That motherfucker still be sprinting up and down the goddamn sidelines. He's more youthful than the goddamn players. But Aaron, what you thinking?
Yeah, 70. I think. I agree with the majority of what Sean just mentioned. I don't think the Browns are going to get much better than where they currently are. In terms of offense, I don't see them getting better. Even if they start Shedeur, they're at the end of the day, they're in a tough division. We can't get around that. And the way their division was looking this year, they were Giants who got cut, and people realized they could bleed. Pittsburgh Steelers, the Ravens. It's not going to be a fun place. The Bengals make no sense to me. I 100% agree with that. To me, you have one of the top 3 receivers in the league, and you're not cutting it. I don't really have a whole lot to say about them. I hope the Bengals do better next season. We'll see what goes on with the Stefanski situation, because I don't know about all that one. But in terms of the Browns, I don't see them getting much better than where they currently are. And in terms of the Bengals, I don't know what the hell they even need to do at this point. So maybe I really don't. It's a conundrum. I don't know what to do.
Well, I'm interested to see what the Browns do with head coach. But when it comes to the Bengals, I told you this, Aaron, about 3 or 4 weeks ago when Joe Burrow first started saying, I have the fun is out of football. And I told you, generally, I don't agree with Bengals ownership. But on this situation, no, nigga. You went on national TV on First Take and said Jamar need to get paid, T. Higgins need to get paid, Trey Hendrickson need to get paid. And they acquiesced. They did just what you said. You didn't say our offensive line need to get paid. You didn't say our defensive line need to get paid or our secondary. Fuck your fun, nigga. We did everything you asked us to do. Make it work. Now, if it's an issue with the head coach, fine. Because the fact is, Zach Taylor runs it out of shotgun way too much. But You thought the running game would be a problem. Chase Brown is actually a damn good player. So, I don't want to hear that from Joe Burrow. So if I'm Bengals or management, why don't you shut the fuck up and you let us deal with the defense? And because your offense, his boys are paid. Higgins, Chase, and they earned it. They worth it. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. They're worth it. But that's just one side of the ball. Trey Hendrickson is one player. Now, as far as Cleveland goes, Sean, 2 first rounders and Jordan Davis. You doing it for Myles Garrett? You doing it?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we got to pay Jalen Carter. That's the one you want to pay anyway. But yes, you do that. Jordan Davis is an excellent player. He's had a hell of a season, and he's an excellent player. But you can't pay him and then get ready to pay Jalen Carter behind him. That'll be too much money on your interior. Although,
yes, you can.
I don't really
say yes, you can.
You can, but I'm getting Myles Garrett for sure. Are you crazy? This nigga's a man child.
I don't care about that.
I don't care about none of that shit.
I don't disagree. You can have Myles Garrett and Jalen Carter on the same line, and plus Myles Garrett is possibly, he's always been in the league long enough where he can be a mentor to Jalen Carter. Yeah. 2 first rounders and Jordan Davis. Yeah. Hey, look, Jordan Davis got a Super Bowl ring. Jordan Davis got a Super Bowl ring. Go ahead, turn Cleveland around. Wish you luck, buddy. Bye. Come on, Myles. Even though Myles Garrett is 30, so what?
I don't give a fuck. That nigga's a man child.
Yeah. All y'all did was just sentence that man to an early retirement.
You still get the way he looked. You still get 3 years out of that nigga, though.
3. He's a decent look.
You can still get 3 years out of that nigga.
People at Myles Garrett's level, no, bro. You ain't getting 3. You're getting about 6, possibly 7.
Yeah.
People at Myles Garrett level, because Myles Garrett is on a level of a Bruce Smith, of a Reggie White. He's that type of player who will be good into his later 30s. That's how great he is. Man, I will pull that trigger. I'll be like, 2 first rounder. That's all. I'll give you 3. And Jordan Davis. That's
We
it.
definitely already tried. We already tried to give him 2. If I'm not mistaken, I think we tried to give him 2. They wouldn't come up off of that dude, man.
And look,
But
now
that I know how he's looking for one.
Maybe you didn't add Jordan Davis.
Now that I know how we want that nigga, watch it. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it to happen this
Yesterday's
offseason.
price ain't today's price.
I know. We'll see. We'll see though. We'll see. I would love that motherfucker over there. Are you joking? I would love it.
Oh no, because they talking about goddamn because they talking about it's some serious noise about Max Crosby going to Dallas. So if Max Crosby goes to Dallas, even though I don't think that's gonna happen, because if Dallas will bid, then people will top what Dallas wants. If you can get Max Crosby or Myles Garrett, again, shit. Anyway, Green Bay and Minnesota. Green Bay was locked into the 7th seed. They had nothing to play for. That's why Jordan Love didn't play. Minnesota started McCarthy. He got hurt again, but Minnesota wins. They finished the season on a 5-game winning streak, and they get you. As much as I've talked shit about JJ McCarthy, there's a part of me, because I've seen him play over the last month or so. There's a part of me that wants to say, you know what, he may be all right, but he gets hurt too much. He gets hurt too much and too quick. So the Packers are in despite. Now, look, Aaron, remember I said the Bears won't go win another game? Nigga, I should have said the Packers. Boy, the Packers are nosediving quick with injuries and some more shit. I'll start with you. Even though the Packers got the best matchup they could have hoped for in the playoffs. But Aaron, what do you think about Green Bay and Minnesota?
Who's their first game?
We'll get into that.
God.
Who's Green Bay and Minnesota? We'll get into that.
Didn't get a chance to watch this one either, but it looks like it was a decent game. JJ McCarthy being all right.
Damn decent game. Green Bay didn't even have 100 yards total offense. That was a whitewash. Malik Willis didn't play.
Yeah.
Not too much to say here. Good job, Vikings.
Let's move this one along. Let's move this one along. Sean,
Not a
what
whole
you
lot.
got?
Nah, man. Green Bay, it sucks for them because they looked like they were up and coming as well. Injuries did hurt them. Everything looked good when they got Micah. To add a little piece of him, try to give him a boost. But it sucks he got injured as well because he was an engine on that defense as well. Every time you looked at him, that boy was hustling and making plays. But hey, bro, that's the thing about the NFL is that, man, it's all about who's hot going into the playoffs and who's healthy as well. So, hey, try again next year.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as for the Minnesota Vikings, JJ do get injured a lot. He need to look to doing something better to put some meat on his bones next year to try to get himself in a better situation. You got Justin Jefferson to throw the ball to, boy. That boy do his thing with all kinds of quarterbacks over there. That boy great. That defense is great. They just need to get that offense straight and they'll be all right.
I'll keep this simple. First of all, Green Bay, I've been saying Green Bay was overrated all motherfucking year. I've been saying, y'all can say injuries all you want. You know when the injuries happened? When they came to Denver. I'm not trying to be funny. They came to Denver. We were the underdogs, and we had won 10 straight games. And what happened? What happened? Fucked your season up. As for Minnesota, trade for Shedeur Sanders. If you're Minnesota, flat out swap J.J. McCarthy for Shedeur Sanders. That's all I got to say. Next game, Dallas versus the Giants. Who gives a fuck? Cowboys suck. They lost. The Giants win. Ensured the Raiders were the number 1 overall draft pick. So Dallas finishes 7-9. The Raiders finished 5-12. Sean?
Dallas sucks, man. It's bad, dog. With all this shit that they did, you would still think their defense would have been able to control the Giants, but they couldn't. And they got Smedato. What the fuck you doing with Dak sitting on the bench? It's the final game. You play it out with your people. I don't give a fuck.
They didn't sit him on the bench the entire game. They benched him in the second half.
Yeah. They benched him in the second half. Yeah, I know, because I seen Milton out there. I was like, why the fuck is he not playing? You already gave up. No, fuck that. You get out there and you finish the season off. But I mean, that's what Cowboys do, man. They was all hype when they was like, oh, we beat the Super Bowl champions and we beat the Chiefs back to back. Yeah, that was their Super Bowl.
They won a game the rest of the season.
Anyway, the whole time.
Goddamn season.
That's tough. But next year, hopefully they can do something to help.
I'm sorry, they won on Christmas. They beat Washington when they were eliminated.
They got pieces. Maybe they could fix themselves next year. We'll see. But who gives a shit? And
Aaron?
Jackson Dart just needs to stay healthy.
Jackson Dart, you need to do what?
Stay healthy.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Okay.
Not a lot here. Very disappointed in the Cowboys' performance. I'm not a Cowboy hater. I
am.
Pick the games how we pick the games. I don't feel like they should have lost this game, but it is just piss poor performance. Dak was looking crazy, man. Dak was looking crazy. They gotta do something about that young man. I guess his time is up. His time is up.
What?
He gonna be on Minnesota?
Yeah.
No, he not.
Minnesota trade for Dak.
Yeah, that's what you trade for.
Don't mess up Shedeur's whole career. Go get Dak.
Well, look, I tell you what, Dak is in line for another contract. I think Dallas is going to be hell next season, especially if they're because I believe they'll franchise tag Pickens. I believe Dallas is going to be hell next year. They're going to be tough to deal with. If you're the Giants, now the Raiders are going to be stupid and draft one of these quarterbacks. None of these quarterbacks coming into this draft class are worth a number 1 or number 2 or number 3 pick. But the Raiders are going to be stupid and pick Mendoza. So if you're New York, Thibodeau is probably gone. Kayvon Thibodeau is probably gone. You draft Reuben Bain Jr. out of Miami. That would still give you Abdul Carter, Brian Burns, Reuben Bain. You would be the best D-line or a top 3 D-line because with Thibodeau you'd be the best. But you would be a top 3 D-line overnight. And Jackson Dart, I fuck with Jackson Dart because he's a football player. That's why I actually fuck with him because he is a football player. He ain't on that I'm scared shit, but bro, in this cautious NFL, you gotta learn to slide, my nigga. That's all I'm gonna say. Next game, Tennessee and Jacksonville. Only relevant because Jacksonville needed to win to secure the division, as well as keep a chance for a number 1 or number 2 seed. They clobbered Tennessee. And that game was really over with once Cam Ward got knocked out, unfortunately, in his touchdown run. Sean, quickly, what do you think?
I ain't got shit to say. They got their ass mollywop. The Titans ain't really Titans ain't nothing to talk about, and the Jaguars handled their business against a team that really shouldn't even have been suited up that week. They should have just played the backup. That's it.
Yeah.
Aaron?
That was dumb to play Cam. It was also kind of dumb of him to try and force his touchdown. Sure, but and your team still got your asses whooped. The Titans do not need to be building a new stadium. I don't know why they're doing that. I'm very how Jacksonville performed in the playoffs. Like, I'm very interested to see how they play. Because they're one of those teams I've always called them pissing down their leg when they need to be performing at a higher level. But it is what it is. Titans.
When we talk matchups, that's gonna be very interesting. Yeah, Jacksonville won. Next game is Houston and Indianapolis. Again, if Houston had won and Jacksonville lost, Houston would have won the division. Or if Houston wins, they would have got the number 5 seed. Now, interesting. Now, this is what I found interesting, is that, again, Jacksonville obliterated Tennessee. But it's like once what the fuck is the coach name from Houston? It's the Laker right now.
You talking about D'Amico?
D'Amico. Once D'Amico Ryans looked at the score at halftime and saw that Jacksonville was up by 1 million, he pulled his starters, particularly on the offensive side. That's why I found that interesting, because Riley Leonard was going up and down the field on that defense, and Houston had all of their starters out for the first half. Now, Houston ended up winning at the end with Davis Mills, so Houston is the number 5 seed. They will play the winner of tonight's game of Pittsburgh and Baltimore, which is right now looking like it's going to be motherfucking Baltimore.
Yeah,
but
still an early game.
So it's still early, but Tennessee beats, not Tennessee. The Houston beats Indianapolis. First 12-win season for D'Amico and CJ Stroud. What do y'all think of this game? Aaron, I'll start with you first.
Great game. The Colts are disappointing. To me, they're the number 1 disappointment in the entire NFL right now. I don't even know if I can lean it completely on injuries, but it's one of those things where they just, I don't know what happened. They just quit on themselves.
You tough.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah. Because if we're gonna give that treatment to Tampa, we got to say the same thing to the Colts. Ain't no way around it. And sure, we weren't thinking about Daniel Jones as being like anybody top tier, but there's no excuse for that. Sure, you went through 3 quarterbacks. Okay, that's not a problem. You still have 21 other people on the team. There's no or 20 other people on the team. It don't make sense. Great job for Houston. I honestly counted them out this season. There's no way around it. I counted them out this season. So for them to have made it so cleanly into the playoffs, good for them.
Sean, go ahead, because I'm about to blast Aaron ass.
Houston got a awesome defense, man. So Houston, and shout out to D'Amico for making them boys play hard out there, boy. They be smacking. That defense could travel, man. They might be a team that you might not want to fuck with in the playoffs over there, but we'll see. And like I said, defense travels. As far as for the Colts, man, it sucked that Daniel got injured. Because you got Phillip Rivers back there. You can't really expect it. It's their fault for picking somebody. It could have been a better option, I guess. Not that Phillip played bad, but you had your dude in Daniel Jones who was playing good, although they did kind of lose a couple of games still behind them before he even got injured. But to lose your starting quarterback is rough on any team, you know what I mean? And them boys still had a chance to fight and play for playoff position and shit like that. So it sucks for them. They want the number 1 disappointment. I feel like the number 1 disappointment to me is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from all the shit that they had and not really dealing with too much crazy injury like you had Baker, like you said, you had Baker there all year. You start off like that, and them boys was playing tough. But the Colts, I wouldn't say that bad. You know what I mean? But hey, that's the way it is in the NFL, man. It only takes one key injury that'll change your whole trajectory, bro. And it just sucked that they had to lose their quarterback.
Aaron.
Come on.
You said the Colts is your number one. All right, let me ask you something. At the start of the season, what did you have the Colts doing?
Did I have them? I didn't have them winning the Super Bowl.
You didn't have them making the motherfucking playoffs.
I didn't have them making the playoffs. I did call that one out.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I didn't have them making the playoffs?
No.
I said that the Colts wouldn't make the playoffs.
No, you didn't. I got all of y'all playoff picks written down at the beginning of the season. You did not say the Colts. You said, and I quote, see this shit, nigga. Yeah, I got receipts, nigga. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even say before
you said Buffalo. You said Buffalo, Miami for whatever reason. You said goddamn, you said goddamn Houston, Kansas City, the Chargers, Denver, and the goddamn Ravens. That was your playoff teams.
I mean, nigga, I got come on now. That's pretty damn
close.
What? That's pretty damn close.
Close? Okay, I know.
Okay,
the reason why I asked you that question. The reason why I asked you that question is you didn't have the Colts starting off making the playoffs in preseason anyway. Okay, so the Colts start. Wait a minute. So the Colts started 8-2. Understand? They shot everybody. Everybody. But we've found out that Daniel Jones had a broken fibula and trying to play through it.
Before that, even before his injury, remember?
No.
Go ahead.
Because the losses didn't start until the fibula injury.
Yeah,
then
but
he tears his Achilles.
Where the loss is, I called out the fact that they may not be as solid as we would want them to be. And remember, after the season, we were like, all right, cool. At the level at which they're winning, we have no choice but to call out the fact that this team is competing. Then the injury kicked in. They started going downhill.
Exactly my point. The injury kicked in and they started going downhill. Then he has a Achilles injury. Riley, they didn't believe in Riley Leonard. Riley Leonard actually be pretty good. But they bring in Phillip Rivers. Didn't play back. They had a murderer schedule. I told you 6 weeks ago the Colts were finished. When the Colts was 8-4, I told you they're done. I said they are finished.
I didn't disagree with you.
But how can that be? But as far as Tampa Bay goes, Baker Mayfield was there the entire time. And the offense only got healthier. Baker Mayfield was there the entire time, and they got healthy, and they missed the playoffs.
What was their
the Bucs started 6-2,
and the Colts started
8-2.
To me, that sounds like
bro. Tampa Bay lost. Tampa Bay won 2. Tampa Bay lost 9 of their last 7 games, and the Colts lost their last 7 games. I understand what you're saying. They both finished with an 8-9 record, but bro, your main cog, your main piece in your team for Tampa was there the entire time, while you went through 3 different quarterbacks in Indianapolis. How can the Colts be your biggest disappointment?
Because they still have I got to continue to lose games at that. Doesn't make any sense.
Say that one more again.
They still had a phenomenal running back, and to lose games at that pace is the big disappointment.
All right. Okay.
Listen, like I said.
Okay.
I told them, it is what it is. But
that's your opinion. Look, I respect it, but I just respectfully disagree. That's all.
That's fair.
Now, next game. All right, let's talk brass taxes now. Buffalo, the Jets. Now, Buffalo, They took out Josh Allen after the first drive, to be honest with you. And the Jets, who have been getting their asses stomped the last 4 times they came out, Buffalo took care of the Jets quickly. Sean, what do you think of that game?
Nothing, to be honest with you. To be honest, I had no eyes on that game at all. That wasn't even an exciting game to even watch. I'm just
I think Buffalo shut them out 35-0.
Yeah. I'm just glad it's over for the Jets. I don't know what that was. I thought the experiment with your boy back there, what's his name?
Justin Fields. Oh no, yeah.
Justin Fields. I thought that was going to be a good experiment. I talked good about him. I said the Bears was going to miss him, but the Bears yes, thank you. I don't know what it is. He needs to go somewhere where he can sit behind somebody and get his life together. If he still want to be a quarterback, he needs to go sit back and not try to be a starter in this league. Try to get some reps under his belt, get somebody above him that could kind of teach him his ways, so he could try again later on in life. Because he just
bring him down to
later on in life.
He ain't right. He gonna be a Jacoby Brissett something. He gonna have to find backup potential. A Marcus Mariota type quarterback who has so much potential.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen to him, because he has so much potential, but I mean, it's terrible, bro.
He said, Aaron, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I didn't watch this game because I knew it was going to be a murder. I think the Jets just showed up to work because that's what you got to do on Sundays. And you got to show up to work. Like, hey, you show up or you get fired.
Shit.
They showed up. They played football, I guess. I think you're absolutely right in terms of what they could do next season in terms of having one of the best defensives in the league, but we'll see what decisions they make, because I don't know what else the Jets can do. Like at this point, they've switched out
just a quarterback away, bro,
over the last couple of seasons, and nothing is working for them. So, I don't know.
All right, well, Detroit versus Chicago. For Chicago, it was win, and undoubtedly, you're the number 2 seed. For Detroit, let's finish strong because we missed out on so many fourth and fucking opportunities. Detroit beat Chicago, and Chicago finishes their season with 2 straight losses. Aaron, we're about to get it. I have the matchups pulled. I have the matchups on the banner that's going to go, and I have the records pulled up. What do you think of this game?
I'm disappointed. It is what it is, though. You were right. At the end of the day, you were right. Detroit was the better team. There's no way
Say
around
that again.
Detroit was a better team this game. It is what it is. It is what it is. It sucks, but it is what it is. I will say I'm not as angry as you are at Dan Campbell for his aggressive play calling.
Oh, I'm pissed off at Dan Campbell. Go ahead.
He made some aggressive decisions, and
he made some dumb decisions.
They didn't always work out. We'll put it that way. Is he probably gonna lose his job? There's
no way.
There's a good chance that they're tired of playing with Dan. There's a good, I'm getting that fit, because if you feel that strongly about his play calling decisions, I'm pretty sure front office is like, hey bro, what the hell you doing? So
okay.
He's one of those coaches that I wouldn't be surprised if during the offseason he moves somewhere else. So
all right, Sean.
Bears should have won this damn game.
The Bears didn't do their job. They could have got us the number 2 seed if we would have won our game. I think they lost and not stumbling into the playoffs. I mean, they put up a good fight, but the Bears had nothing to. I mean, the Lions had nothing to play for. You had everything to play for to try to secure yourself the 2nd seed. You should have did it yourself and not depend on another team to do it for you. But we'll see as we get there. The Lions are a disappointment as well, being as what they were last year, and then come here and not make the playoffs. Dan Campbell always had the boys playing. They have a hell of a team. They got key pieces everywhere on offense. Their offense is just incredible. That Ben Johnson thing really kind of hurt them, because you see how Ben got the Bears playing, and that offense without him did kind of take a step back. But I mean, I ain't gonna say that because they still was playing rough. But just the play calling and the designs, you lose that with Ben Johnson. That's why he was such a hot commodity as far as for a coaching candidate. You can kind of see that they kind of hindered them a little bit because they got the weapons to really to be a contender. It sucks that they didn't get in the playoffs, and that's a big disappointment for Detroit. The Bears. Ben Johnson, like I said, they got Ben Johnson, first year coach, to have them boys in the playoffs, even though they're limping in the playoffs, not injury wise, just by the losing games and shit like that. But they got the pieces; they can still do what they do. They look good when they played us, so they still got the capability to do it. Let's see what he can do when he get in the playoffs.
Play calling, yes. Play designs, yes. You're right. They miss Ben Johnson there. Utter stupidity of just refusing to take field goals when you have easy field goal, chip shot field goals to get points when you never know when you're going to need them. That has nothing to do with Ben Johnson. That's the head coach. That is why the Detroit Lions are not going to the playoffs. They have a Super Bowl caliber roster right now.
Without question.
Right now.
Without question.
And utter stupidity is why they are not going to the playoffs, because the refusal to repeatedly not make fourth down calls cost them at least 3 games. Hell, they were just 2 behind the Bears. They could have won the division today. And they could have at least been a wild card, seeing the way the Packers have fallen apart, particularly in the last 2 games against the Rams and then against the Steelers. Are you kidding me? If I'm a Detroit Lions fan, no, you don't want to get rid of nobody. You know, and Aaron Dan Campbell's not losing his job. Do you know why? Because look at Detroit the last 18 years before Dan Campbell got there.
True.
Who the fuck cared about the Lions? Even when Matthew Stafford and Megatron was there, who the fuck cared about the Detroit Lions? Who the fuck said Detroit Lions and Super Bowl in the same sentence? But you've been saying that literally the last 3 years. So no, Dan Campbell ain't losing his job. But if I'm the owner of the deal, I'm saying, hey, look, nigga, 4th and 3 from the opposing team's 15, kick the field goal. It's that simple.
We'll see. Or he might be on the chopping block if he tries.
He ain't on the chopping block. Trust me, he ain't going nowhere.
Then there's no reason to do anything different. I'm gonna keep my job and I'm gonna keep making aggressive calls.
Okay. Now, all right. Now let the same thing happen next season. Then his ass is on the chopping block.
That's what I'm saying.
I promise you.
We'll
I
see.
promise you that.
We'll see.
All right.
We'll see
And with the perfect pivot, Sean, Chicago secured the Philadelphia. They secured the number 2 seed because the Philadelphia Eagles. They look. Clearly, Nick Sirianni said we don't give a fuck who we play. They didn't play anybody. Because if it was important, come here. Go to bed. I love you. If it was important for them to win the 2 seed, they'd have played their boys. But the Commanders beat the Eagles. And that means the Bears have a 2 seed. The Eagles have a 3 seed. You're the Eagles fan, Sean. Do you feel anything about this particular game?
No, not really. Our second team still had a chance to beat the Commanders. I like I said, it would have been nice to get the number 2 seed, of course. But if you're the Eagles and you're the champions and you who you are, you can play on the road, you can play at home. So health is wealth when it comes to the playoffs, and we've been limping around. So I don't mind him resting people for this playoff push. Because if we the team we're supposed to be, we can play anywhere and beat anybody. So I don't really care. It'd have been nice to have a home game in Philly again. But like I said, we can play on the road and we can play at home. So I don't have a problem with him sitting the team. Like I said, we could have still won this game anyway today too. They just didn't get it done with our second team. So I'm not really tripping. Health is wealth in the playoffs. It's about who's healthy as well. So I'm not tripping at all on it. We lost onto the playoffs.
Aaron?
This one was a toss-up game for me. I think this was the one game out of the entire thing where I was like, hey, Washington may have a chance here. Yeah, once I noticed they weren't playing their starters, it is what it is. I'm not mad at the decision. I guess it makes sense. It's probably better to just rest your people before going into a tough rest of the schedule. So, tough rest of the playoffs. So, good for them. I don't doubt the Eagles will be just fine in the playoffs. So, Washington just once we get old boy back next season, they should be fine.
If he can stay healthy.
Yeah, that's.
They're I ain't gonna say they're a disappointment because everybody's seen that defense giving them trouble, but because they just picked a whole bunch of people in their latter years and think that they were just going to do something for it. That offense.
You said the Commanders were a different disappointment for the season.
Well, I would say because they're coming off a year where you just lost the NFC Championship. You're supposed to get your pieces back, and everybody said so much about Jaden Daniels that he was the next coming this, next coming that. You wanted to see him continue to do his thing. You got your wide receiver finally. They paid McLaurin, so y'all supposed to be on the same page. You're supposed to continue to grow and do what you're doing, but he can't stay healthy. He got to learn how to protect himself. I mean, he come in the game, get injured, go out the game, and then got upset. His mom and him got upset that they were calling him RG3 because everybody's seen the pass. You can't protect yourself, and RG3 hurt his career by not being able to protect himself.
Yeah.
So
he should have just sat out the rest of the season after he got injured. Like that was it.
After that, Joe, get yourself back together, man. Get y'all. You shouldn't have came back that early, man. Get yourself healthy, man, and ready for next year. But they said they paid him. You want this money, bro? We got you. You better do what you do. When we picked you high, you're gonna come out here and show something. And he tried to prove himself too much, man. But they got a lot of cap space next year. They'll get him back. They'll be able to adjust. They got high picks, so they'll be able to fill in some blanks and then get some people all season. They could come back if he could just stay healthy. That's all I can say about that.
Well, Washington's fall didn't surprise me. I didn't predict it like that because, like you said, you can't predict health.
Yeah.
But one thing Washington was able to do all season was put points on the board. Their defense was just old. The defense was old. The leader for the Commanders in sacks this season was Von Miller, who wasn't even a starter. Okay.
That's crazy.
And look, shout out to Von Miller because he got double-digit sacks this season in a season where he wasn't a starter. Von Miller, you just come on back to Denver and finish your career. Come back, we'll sign a one-year deal and call it a career. Should have did this past season. You'd be in line for possibly another Super Bowl appearance. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm honestly, I ain't worried about Philly. Now, next game, let's make this quick. KC versus Vegas. Nobody gave a fuck. Vegas already knew they were the number one draft pick. Kansas City knew they were going nowhere. I have nothing. Sean, what you got?
Nothing.
Aaron?
Nothing, but KC still shouldn't have lost. Like, that doesn't make any damn sense. The fuck?
Yeah.
It's Vegas.
Is it time to blow that thing up in KC?
Yeah. Yeah.
They ain't gonna blow it up, but
I mean, you ain't gonna have Kelsey. I don't think Kelsey's gonna be there next year.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's time for him to go.
Yeah.
Miami and New England. Miami came out and fought the first half. New England, they win. Denver loses. They're the number one seed. Drake May. I mean, Miami fought the first 2.5 quarters. I'm not even being funny. They did. They made the Patriots work for it. Aaron, you're the Dolphins fan. How you feel?
I mean, I wasn't expecting us to do anything this game or even really pose a challenge. I don't know what it is. I like this kid Ewers. I think he's just having fun playing football, and I'm enjoying that.
Because it don't matter right now.
It doesn't matter. He's literally. I'm just watching this guy have fun, and I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying doing that. Now, next season we don't need no damn fun. We need to win. But it is what it is. The Patriots are
Man, I hate saying this out loud. The Patriots are back. The Patriots are back. Man, I hate
Really?
bro. The Patriots
Really?
are back.
Oh.
And I tried to resist it for
Sean.
weeks and weeks, but the Patriots are back. And
Sean, I
all
told
I'm
this to
saying-
Aaron in October. Oh.
We told you they had an excellent
went-
offseason.
Oh.
They had an excellent offseason.
Wow.
They put just the right pieces.
Ain't
They
this
put
a bitch?
pieces on both sides of the ball, and they're looking like a complete team, man.
And just
And
they got phenomenal coaching. Like there was just nowhere.
Yeah.
They're back. They're going to be a problem in the playoffs. So it is what it is. It was a cool game. It's whatever, man. Shout out to Drake, man.
Sean, go ahead. You up?
No, I said what I had to say. They had an excellent offseason, and it put them in a position that they are right now to have a fighting chance to get to the Super Bowl. It was a good pickup by the GM, the coaching, who's Vrabel back there coaching for them.
Mm-hmm.
And he's putting the fight into them boys, and they looking good, man. So hey, I can't be mad at it. As soon as you think Tom Brady Lister, they just gonna fall to the rafters. They right back in your face again. So fuck the Patriots.
That's what I like to hear.
All right, now I got two interesting questions, one on both sides of the fence. First question is, what do Miami do with Tua? Second question is Stephon Diggs playing? Because you heard he choking bitches. What's going on with their number one wide receiver? Did he play today?
I don't think so. He got too much going off the field all year long.
Sean, what those two questions? What do you do with Tua? And is Stephon Diggs playing because he got a?
I don't know what you do with Tua. To be honest with you, are they stuck with money on him?
Hell yeah, they stuck with money on him.
You gotta fucking play. You gotta fucking play it out. You ain't in no position to get no good quarterbacks. Maybe you can get somebody off of fucking free agency or something like that. Some kind of veteran. Yeah, to somebody to give him some competition to fight for that starting position. Because you paying him. He gotta be on your team unless somebody go come up of it and you want to take a hit.
I'm coming. Let me finish this. I'm coming. Get them.
Yeah, that, and we're gonna make this quick. That, and as far as for what was the other one?
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs, man, he got way too much shit going off on the off field. And he need to focus on football because his team is looking good. He need to make sure he's doing right. But it's only allegations until they come out, but it's something that you just don't want to happen right now, especially with your team in the position they are right now. You just gotta do better than that, man. But like I said, I don't know what's happening. You never know what's happening until it's all out. The truth is out. But this is something that they don't need right at this moment.
All right, hey Boogie, you up?
Here's my thoughts for our next season. We just need to double down on our run game and double down on getting a better tight end, and
that's it.
That's what you can do. That's literally, for me, I'm like, all right, cool. Let's invest in the defense and just double down on what we already got. It sucks.
So a better run game and a better tight end, and the Dolphins' problems are solved. That's it.
No, it's not solved. It's just that's all you can do for right now. Like here's the thing too. Like Tua isn't a bottom of the barrel trash quarterback. I don't put him in that category.
He's pretty close.
He's very close. He
might not be at the bottom, but he had that last line before you get to the bottom.
To me, he is a C-level quarterback, and he's made some plays. He is pulling some stuff out of his cheeks. We're just gonna call it a C for right now. We ain't gonna add nothing else to it.
What, for C your ass out the door?
You can, because we're gonna pay this man to sit on his couch and start working.
Yeah,
just play him. You can, if you put enough stuff around him to the point where, okay, cool. As soon as that money becomes inconsequential, we can trade him off or cut him, whatever the situation is, and not trip about it. That's how I'm looking at it.
Let me ask you a question. You still think you're getting the first rounder for Tyreek Hill?
Yo, shut up, man. Because I'm watching this man's workouts, and I'm like, what the hell was I thinking?
Uh-huh. All right, now,
Oh,
quick
my
game.
gosh.
Quick game. The Rams versus the Cardinals. The Rams win. The Cardinals fought. Shout out to the Cardinals. They showed fight. But the Rams win. They clinched the number 5 seed. And what do y'all think of this game? You think anything, Sean?
No, not really. Shout out to the Cardinals for playing hard with nothing to play for, but to try to spoil it, but they still couldn't get it done. The Rams did what they're supposed to do.
Same. No real comments on it. Shout out to the Rams.
All right. Well, finally, in Denver. Yeah. All right. The Denver Broncos clinched the number 1 seed in AFC by defeating the Los Angeles Chargers 19-3. Now, I will say this. The Chargers rested their starters. They clearly don't care what seed they got. The Broncos get the first round bye. Offense is going to need some more work. But you know what? If I take the offense needing work with the number 1 seed, it is what it is. Now, before we get to these playoff brackets quickly, Aaron, anything on the Broncos and Chargers?
Great game. You are absolutely right. Y'all cannot go into the playoffs playing like that. But I mean, I how do I say this politely? I think you guys stand a chance in competing. That's the best way I put it. I think you guys have a great chance of competing. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't like the lack of buzz around the fact that you all have the number 1 overall. Like nobody's saying nothing is kind of weird.
That's right. It's okay.
But I mean, nah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm
Just
leaving
wait,
it at
nigga.
that.
Just wait, nigga.
I'm gonna give y'all flowers. I'm not even gonna
Just wait, nigga. All right, go ahead, Sean. What you got? What you got, Sean? What you got?
I ain't really got nothing to say, man. Defense travels. Y'all kind of like us. Your defense is good, but your offense still needs to put in some work. They just got to show up to help your defense out. So
That's
I can't
all.
say nothing. We in the same boat. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got the number 1 seed. Time to adjust, time to rest y'all people. That's all you want. And then roll through the AFC goes through Denver. So you can't expect nothing more.
It goes through Denver. And I told Aaron this about a month and a half ago. I said, motherfucker, if we get the number 1 seed, guess what we going to be playing in the Super Bowl? The last time the Denver Broncos won the AFC West and finished the number 1 seed, it was 10 years ago. Where was the Super Bowl at 10 years ago? San Francisco. Where we going to be at in February? San Francisco. All right, but anyway, now let's get to these playoff matchups. Oh, yeah. This is what we came here for, baby. All right, playoff matchups. Now, I pulled it up. I have it on the banner down low, and I'm pulling up ESPN standings right now. ESPN standings shows the finishes in the conference. They haven't posted the playoff matchups yet, but I have on the bottom screen. So let me break this down. In the AFC, Denver, number 1 spot, bye week. The number 2 seed is the New England Patriots. They will play the Los Angeles Chargers in wild card weekend. The number 3 seed is the Jacksonville Jaguars. We talk all about this with Trevor Lawrence. Well, Trevor Lawrence has a head-to-head against Josh Allen. The Buffalo Bills are the number 6 seed. And the 4-5 matchup is whoever wins tonight's game between the Ravens and the Steelers, they will play the Houston Texans. Sean, how you feeling?
Like I said, the playoffs are going to be interesting. There's a lot of teams in there you didn't expect that they're playing very well against some teams that you thought was going to be ahead of everybody, but they're just barely getting into the playoffs with their wild card position. And so the Trevor Lawrence Josh Allen game, I don't really see. I guess I don't know, because the Buffalo really doesn't have like weapons on offense, and the defense for the Jaguars is playing pretty fucking good, and their offense is looking good. It's a good thing for Trevor Lawrence to see where he at as far as for how far he's come with that team. They have a lot of weapons. The Jacoby Myers trade was awesome for them, so they can make some noise in there with their defense as well. As far as for the Patriots against the the Chargers. That game, the Patriots against the Chargers. I mean, I I think the Patriots should be able to handle the Chargers. The Chargers they're a good team, but they're still not there yet. I don't believe they're there yet. So the Patriots should be able to handle them pretty well. And then you got the Texans against the
winner of tonight's game.
The winner tonight game. To be honest with you, that would be the matchup because I mean, for the way it's looking at it, you can't even really say the way it's looking because it's a tight game going on right now. But that defense against Aaron Rodgers, they'll smack Aaron Rodgers because they'll smack him. As far as for Lamar Jackson, he gets sacked a lot. He holding on to the ball a lot, so that'll be an interesting game as well too for the Texans against either one of these teams. So that'll be cool, a good watch to see.
Aaron, how you feeling about the AFC?
A lot of good matchups here. I actually think Jacksonville versus Buffalo is going to be. I think it's going to be a pretty decent game. And like I said, I'm interested to see how Jacksonville operates within the playoffs, especially against a team like Buffalo, because like for them to finish 12-5 and to have all those deficits you just mentioned, that's still pretty impressive. So I think Josh Allen has it in him to not pull something out of his ass, but obviously pull off a great win. But we'll see what happens. Other than that, I don't really care about the Chargers-Patriots game.
All right, well, let me tell you this. Based on the standings that are up on the screen right now, it would not surprise me if if the road teams won every playoff game this weekend in the AFC. Would not surprise me. Would not. Because you talk about Trevor Lawrence having a lot to prove. You're right. But Drake May hasn't been in the playoffs at all. Even though he has a home game, he going up against Justin Herbert, Jim Harbaugh, Coach Scheme, the scheme that he's going to put in. That's going to be a great game. Jacksonville and Buffalo is going to be a hell of a game. That's going to be a hell of a game.
I think it's going to be.
And as far as Houston, I'm putting it this way. If it's Aaron Rodgers, they'll beat the fuck out of Aaron Rodgers. If they have to play Baltimore, Baltimore scares the hell out of me. Because I believe if Baltimore gets by round one, if they win and get by round one, Baltimore scares the hell out of me. Now, in the NFC, the playoffs are completely set. Not waiting on a winner for a game, they're completely set. The Seattle Seahawks are the number 1 seed. They have the bye. Number 2 seed is Chicago. They play their arch nemesis, the Green Bay Packers. The defending champion Philadelphia Eagles play the San Francisco 49ers, and the Carolina Panthers host the Los Angeles Rams. Aaron, what's your feeling about the NFC?
Definitely looking forward to the Philly game. That's going to be fun. Carolina is out first game. That's my prediction when it comes to that. We'll see what.
Say what?
I said Carolina is out their first game. That's over with. And I'm sorry, who'd you say the Bears play?
The Packers.
The Packers, and they should win that game since they just beat them. So, all right.
Just beat who? Who the hell just beat who? You're saying because the Bears just beat the Packers.
Exactly.
I got you. Sean, what about you?
The Bears should be able to handle the Packers. The Packers are limping into the playoffs. They should handle them mightily. The 49ers, it'll be a decent game. If we could just our offense could show up. Our defense is what is man, but Christian McCaffrey knowing to break off on you, so that should be still a good matchup. As far as for the who you got? The what's the other team? You said the fucking who play?
Panthers and the Rams.
The Panthers and the Rams. The Rams should handle them mightily. It shouldn't even be an issue with the Panthers. So.
All right, I'll put it to you this way. I believe the Green Bay Packers have a matchup against the one team that they can beat in the playoffs. That is the Chicago Bears. When this guy, I'm gonna tell you right now, when we predict these, I'm predicting mine now. The Packers will beat the Bears. It ain't like okay, you're right, Aaron. The Bears did just beat the Packers, but did Green Bay not give that fucking game away with that onside kicking shit?
Yeah.
Did they not just give that game away? Now, I don't want to have too much bravado, but Philadelphia gonna smoke San Francisco. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Sean may not have that bravado because he don't want to put no bad juju on him.
No juju.
I'm gonna tell you this: Philadelphia gonna smoke the 49ers. They are. And to me, the true wild card game of wild card weekend is Carolina and the Rams. Why? Because they just beat them. The Panthers just beat the Rams in the same building. Now, to that, what do y'all say?
I mean, it's the playoffs. Anything can fucking happen at any time. So I mean, that's the thing about just getting there. You just have to get there, and anything can happen. One false start, one interception, one fumble when you're not supposed to do it can change the whole dynamic of the game. And the team that you thought should win is now sitting there on the fucking couch watching the other team move. It's the playoffs. It's the ultimate win and go home, or go home. So I mean, anything can fucking happen. You just got to get there.
Hey, Boogie.
Agree. No, I mean, I already said my piece. I truly believe the Bears should beat the Packers. I know Carolina just beat them, but again, you just lost to Tampa, which we said should have been one of the best teams in the league. So square that circle. That's all. I will.
Who just lost to Tampa?
Carolina.
That's a divisional game, bro. You know those are toss-ups. The Panthers and the Rams, like I said, the Panthers just played them about a month ago. The Panthers won. I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but would you really be surprised if Carolina beat the Rams?
100% in the playoffs. But once you cross week 18, it's not even the same league anymore. Whole different league.
They start bringing out shit you ain't never seen before.
You know
what I'm saying? Film for your ass.
Nah, this ain't the same NFL. So for think about this again. I want to make sure that we're all understanding this. The North Carolina Panthers with Bryce Young.
He said the North Carolina Panthers.
Will try to be the LA Rams. I don't see that happening the same way. I just don't. It, you know what? But it's any given game at this point. We'll see what happens. I can't call it.
I can't call it. The North Carolina.
The North Carolina. Get their whole government in there.
I mean, you are technically correct, sir. You really are, because they play in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Hey,
Sir Cam Newton would like to have a word with you.
Come on down, Cam. Let's talk about it.
Well, I mean, based on record, what the Rams are 12-5, the Panthers are 8-9. Yes, the Rams should win. Should. But again, it's the playoffs. While you guys are right, when it's past week 18 and you step into a whole different mindset, or you step into a whole different battleground. But we've seen stranger things happen. Remember when a 7-9 Seattle team beat a defending champion 11-5 New Orleans Saints team called the Beastquake Run? I mean, stranger things happen. What do y'all say to that?
Nothing.
Yeah, like I said, any given game.
I keep telling you, man, it's the playoffs, bro. At any given time, anything can happen to change the trajectory of a team season. So it's just the fact that you just got to make it there, bro.
All right. So if you had one upset, if you had one lower seed beating a higher seed, what would that be?
I mean, just look. Are you talking about from this week? In the
Yeah,
NFC
from
or
wild
just in
card
general
weekend,
for NFC and the AFC?
If NFC, AFC, if you were to look at one of these matchups, who would you think a lower seed would have a chance to win?
I mean, the biggest shocker is the team that's already beat them is the Panthers against the Rams. But because you would think the Rams got a talent and they got a coach who's been there and done that, and the Panthers don't have anybody there who's really, you know what I'm saying? That when you got a quarterback who's no experience really on their team as far as for playoffs with their leadership, you would say them, to be honest with you. But I mean,
that is not the question that I asked.
I said
what lower seed team, which means what road team do you think has the best chance to win a game this next coming up weekend?
Yeah, I don't know, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, if I was to throw anything out there, I'd probably roll with what you touched on in terms of Green Bay beating the Bears.
The Bears,
I think they might have a decent shot at it. But that's if the Bears don't show up. That's what I would say. If the Bears don't show up at the caliber and quality they've been playing for like the last 10 games, I don't see them coming out of the Green Bay game unscathed. But at the same time, Green Bay is really banged up. Like they are really banged up. So,
but they know the Bears because it's a divisional game and they're always tough games. So I mean, that's what gives them the opportunity to win. And the Bears aren't really playing spectacular football right now, but they're winning their games. You know what I'm saying? And they have to come back and fight them. I mean, they just lost to a team who ain't have nothing to fucking fight for. You know what I mean? So hey, they could definitely catch a L.
We gonna see. But all right, fellas, I gotta call it. I got work in the morning. So
absolutely, I'm right behind you.
I know how that goes.
Hey,
all right.
I said we all got work in the morning. God damn it!
Yeah, nigga, we trying to get our piece, nigga. The fuck? It's like 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. It's 9:45. What y'all gonna do when Netflix? What you gonna do when we start fucking with Netflix? Oops, my bad.
With who?
Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. Anyway, yeah, y'all got to go, right?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow, bro.
That's
all right, man.
Shit.
Love y'all boys.
Oh man, love you too, bro. Love you too, my man. Yeah. No, this has been a blast. I'm not even gonna lie. Sean, the playoffs are here, and for the first time, for the second time. This is the second straight year. Both of our teams are in the playoffs since I started this podcast. Both of our teams in the playoffs, but I'm holding hope for that Broncos Eagles Super Bowl because I'm not trying to be funny. And I'm talking about when it comes to you guys. Actually, I have more faith in y'all making the Super Bowl than us. And we got home field throughout.
Yeah, I don't have any faith in us with this offense.
Oh, I do.
But as long as our defense play like they play and we can stay healthy, we have a chance. I ain't gonna put nothing past us, but we'll see.
You know why? Because I believe y'all gonna host 2 playoff games before the NFC Championship game.
Whatever, we'll see.
Because I believe I already told you I believe Green Bay's beating Chicago. But I do think y'all are gonna have to go through the Rams.
Anybody worry about that?
Okay.
They want to beat us so bad they'll try everything on there.
They really do. They really do. They really want to beat y'all. They do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
Keep catching these L's.
Keep catching these L's, motherfucker.
But we'll see. Yeah, but I'm right behind that nigga, my boy. It's been fun here.
Yeah, I'm about to get out of here too so I can watch because for the first time in 2 weeks, over 2 weeks, it's a school night, and I'm gonna watch the rest of this Pittsburgh-Baltimore game.
Absolutely, man. All
right,
back at you.
Yes, sir. Glad you're back, my boy.
All right, my boy. Thank you.
Later.
All right, people. Peace.
All right.
All right. Yes, this is the final week of the regular season of the Sports Plus Life post game show. Tonight has been a blast. I am so happy that I had my brothers on here with me. So it's your boy, Brandon Bravon Towns. Y'all are going to see me back on Tuesday with the full playoff matchup complete. Okay, you dig? So I'm out this bit. Peace. Love you. See you guys on Tuesday.